You can tell that it's a woke game with a very high ESG score on the fact that the buy now button is in the middle. The play button is down here. But you're willing to click this. I already bought the game, but it's not enough. They want more money from me. They want more money from me so I can support their degenerate fetishes that we're going to talk later on. Like, how can you call yourself a modern, progressive American company that supports the Democrats if you don't try to milk your consumer out of every single dollar? Unless I nail down my cash, I feel like a hand is going to reach through the monitor from the developers trying to steal it. Look at, like, this is the most shameful thing that I have ever seen. You can't just have, like, an executable which launches the game. No. You have to go through this bullshit. So anyway, I'm in the game right now. It's loading, and I'm going to show you some atrocities in a little bit. Still loading for some reason. Alright. So, now, we can actually begin the game. Alright, so we go into the character editor. After we go through the loading screen, of course. Right, so welcome to the Abomination. This is the character editor, and I want to show you something very interesting. Now some people lied to me, like flat out lied to me on Twitter. It's like, oh my god, it's in beta, it's not ready yet. Like, when the character editor will be out, you will be able to create the most beautiful waifus in the world. Fuck off. If you spend like 40 minutes, maybe you will be able to create like a 5 out of 10 waifu, and this is compared to the South Korean games, to the people that actually still want to make entertainment, to the Chad Japanese man, which still has the strength and the skill to entertain the masses. People from California now, or whatever the fuck these devs are from, definitely like have completely lost the plot. I will show you something interesting about this. So this game has 4 body types. Okay, like, they do not know what a man and a woman is. They know body type 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, women have been completely erased. Alright, thank you, Anita Sarkeesian. We have made progress. Like, how can you criticize how women are treated in a game if there are no women? It's just body type. But I will teach you right now. I will teach you a life hack. How you can figure out which body type is male and which body type is female. Because they're trying to confuse your ass. So what you want to do is you go to the classes, you pick Barbarian, the body type that has the chest covered, that is the female. The body type that doesn't have the chest covered, that is the male. Okay, so that is how you can tell. So body type 3 and body type 1 are females, body type 2 and body type 4 are males, alright? Like, you gotta understand, when you buy this game, you're supporting the fetishes of the developers. And they seem to be into shirtless men. That's fine. That's fine. But you also need to understand that people from California, like these developers, are very spiteful. And they covet things. They're very greedy. Like, they want their sexuality to be appeased, but they don't want your sexuality to be appeased, alright? Like, they are envious of you. So they are not going to give you what you like. This is why the males in this game look very good. And it's really easy to create a good-looking male character. It's very difficult to create a good-looking female character. So, like, let me tell you, this editor, right, it's got like 4 body types. It allows you to customize your gender. You can be non-binary if you want. Like, non-binary is available. Non-binary is represented. You have the ability to give this lady right here. Hold on, what was it, like number 3, right? You have the ability to give this lady a cock. I'm not kidding. This is not a porn game, but you get the ability, right? Like, this is what the developers want, right? So you got like genitals. You can give them a penis if you want, right? Like, very progressive, very high ESG score. Like, this is probably what Klaus Schwab and his son play in their free time. You can give them skin disease if you want, right? You can't, however, modify the chest size. So, it gives me the impression that this editor is literally not for me. Like, I am supposed to pay money to feed the fetishes of other people. Like, this is literally what it is, right? Like, the masses to feed for the fetishes of a very fringe minority which likes to have sex with bears. This is in the game, by the way. Like, you can have this in the game. You can't, however, create the faces you want. You can't modify the chest size or the ass size. No. You can modify your genital. You can have a cock. You know, like, it's fine. Whatever. I mean, a lot of people will say, yeah, but, like, the game is good. No, I get that. But, like, why are they so spiteful is what I don't understand. Because, like, this is not on purpose. I know there's going to be mods and shit. And eventually, like, the game is going to have, like, pretty characters. But why do they have to be so spiteful? Like, there is no way that they don't know what the general public wants. There is no way in hell that they are this level of clueless, this level of detached from humanity in a tight Californian bubble. I refuse to believe this. The only explanation is that they know what the public wants and flat out refuses to give it to them while they're catering to furries. I mean, if you want to create a furry character, it looks pretty fucking dope. Right? You can be a dragonborn and it looks pretty good. Like, this is fine, right? Like, furries, congratulations, you know? I get to pay for your entertainment. Isn't this great? I mean, look, even if you want to make a half-orc waifu, you can't, right? She has the mental illness haircut, though. I mean, this is pretty progressive. I can definitely see myself create a gathering as the... I think it was the mayor of Chicago called it. Yes, like, you should stop calling gangs, you should call them large gatherings. I can definitely, you know, like, I have the haircut. I'm sporting the haircut to go into a gathering. But like, you can't create an orc waifu. Which is interesting because in the previous games from the same developer, you could. Like they're literally trying their best in order to make the game as unappealing as possible for the general audience. Like, the big number of players are being spited in favor of a very, very fringe minority of people. Furries and people from California and maybe Portland. Alright? Like, again, what I find interesting is the skin disease. Like, I notice more and more games representing it. Like there must be a council. Like, the HR ladies are conspiring. Like, literally, this is a conspiracy theory. The HR ladies from different corporations have gone behind closed doors and they're like, you know what we need to do? We need to add the vitiligo in the game. Because that's going to raise sales. That's going to get people to buy. Unironically, it's just not for me. Like, literally, this is the editor, not for you. I can't even just fathom why they're doing this. I can't fathom. Again, sex with bears. This game has it. The journalists were cheering. Like, they were so excited when they announced that. Like I suspect that the journalists from Kotaku, Polygon, and all the other publications, they wrote to Larian and they were like, can we have sex with... Like, we really want that. We need this in our lives. And of course, you know, like, if you make this video, they will say, oh, you're an incel, go touch grass and whatever. Shut the fuck up. I don't fucking care. You know, we live in 2023. You have Drag Kids Story Hour. You got AJ and the Queen on Netflix. You got TikTok girls and all the other shit. If you think you have the power or the moral high ground to shame me into what I like in my free time, how about go fuck yourself? Like, I generally don't care. You know, I never touch grass. I don't want to touch. You touch it. If you like it so fucking much, why are you arguing with me? Go touch it. Why don't you touch it? Get right. Go fucking touch it. Leave me alone. I don't want to touch grass. I want to touch waifus. And this is why I'm going to play Lost Ark and refund this shit. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. And by the way, the reason I'm refunding it is because I get the feeling that the devs are spiteful towards me. I do not like the business practices that they're trying to egg me on in order to buy a more expensive version of the game. I don't like any of this stuff, alright? The way they're conducting their business is morally unacceptable. The way I view it is the same way a progressive views a racist. This is how I view Larian as a company. You're not racist, but I hold you literally in the same regard. You're a spiteful company. You don't like your customers. You don't want your customers to be represented. I hope it lowers your social score. You know, environmental, I don't know. Like, they probably don't pollute at all, right? Even though they're making video games for gaming rigs that are capable of heating a household, right? So they're probably very environmentalist friendly. Governance, I'm pretty sure they do. But social, no. Social, you're creating scandals. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.